Hi everyone! Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. Today I have a back to school girls clothing haul for you from Macy's and Crazy 8. My daughter is 8 years old, going to 3rd grade, and I went ahead and started a lot of her shopping. I did most of it online just because it's easier than taking her to the mall with me. She doesn't really like trying on a lot of clothes and dealing with the crowds and walking and all that stuff. I'm sure y'all understand as a mom. So, and I also just find it easier to buy online because then I can get the size I want and the color or style that I want. This is my first clothing haul I'm going to do. I have another clothing haul planned for Gap, Target, and maybe some other stuff if I place any more orders. And then I'm also going to be putting together a video with a lookbook of styling some of these outfits cross brands. And so at the time of filming this, my daughter has tried on most of the items, so I kind of know what I'm going to keep, what I'm not. I'm also going to be inserting some videos or pictures of her trying on most of the items. I will say that most of the stuff from Crazy 8 did not really work out for her, but I'm still going to share it because maybe it will work out for your daughter. So the first item I have is this skirt. It's a tutu mint green ballerina style skirt. And it's really cute, but it didn't really fit her right. It was really voluminous on the bottom and it just looked kind of odd, which is unfortunate because she did love it. My daughter dances, and so anything that's kind of dance inspired gets her excited, but the fit was just kind of off. These pants, I was so disappointed didn't work on her. I actually got them in several colors. I have a tendency to do that. If I like something, I'll buy it in all colors. But I had it in these two, and it was basically like jeggings. But I liked that they had real pockets in the back, and it was faux pockets in the front, but it really, the stitching and stuff really does look like it's jeans, which I love, because then to me she can wear a shorter shirt with it and it not look so funny. And then my daughter, I'm sure most children, prefers jeggings anyway because it's just more comfortable with the knit material. And I loved that it was kind of like an acid wash feel to it. But unfortunately, I had purchased the medium 7/8, which fit her it fit her. But, I'm trying to buy some of the items a little bit bigger so that they'll fit her throughout the year, especially because we live in Texas and we won't quite get to pant weather for a few months. But these just didn't work out. The other thing I didn't like about them is the front part where you would normally have your zipper. I don't know if you can tell, but this flap isn't sewn down. So what was happening is the waist was kind of dropping a little bit below her belly, and this was like flapping open and just wasn't a very flattering look. So fortunately these didn't work out, but I had also purchased them in kind of this orangey coral color. I was very disappointed by that. And then up next was also some pants that I had bought. These are officially called their jeggings. They're not nearly as stretchy as the ones before, are very much leggings. These are a little less stretchy, almost more of a pant material, and I'm not sure if they were more of the boot cut or more of a straight leg. We didn't even really fully try these on. She couldn't button them to put them on or unbutton them, so I'm just not even going to go there because, bathroom time, she's not going to have someone to help her. So it definitely has to be something she can easily button on and off or get on and off. And these are just really tough even for me to do. But it does have a real zipper. So these were also a no-go. Didn't even really fully try them on. The next top we have is one we're actually going to keep. And it's just a basic cold shoulder style shirt. What I like about it is when she will get a few pairs closer to the fall or winter of like the fun pants that they have at Justice. And this was a nice top. It fit long enough to kind of go with that. So I did like it. It's just, an easy piece to throw on, match anything. I got it in lavender, And then I had it in this green shade just because it's different than something we normally do. I'm not sure if we're going to keep this color because my daughter just wasn't thrilled about this color in particular. Then going on to a little bit more of winter gear from Crazy 8. I got her this sweater that I just love. Not much to describe. It's got the really cute pattern. It's a little bit more of a boxy fit, but it was just adorable. And I love how the sleeves kind of cinch in and have on the ribbing effect. So it looked just really cute, easy piece to wear when it cools down. And I did get her a large 10-12 in these. My daughter's kind of an 8. She's between an 8 and a 10. But I like to get her sweaters and her sweatshirts on the bigger end so that she can get 2 years use out of them. So that the first year, they're going to fit maybe a little more like a tunic, baggy sweatshirt where she can cuff the sleeves up and it's going to go under her rear. And then the second year, it will fit, a little more fitted. Mainly because, again, we live in Texas and it's not cool for very long, so I prefer to get more bang for my bucks, and she's really not going to wear them a ton in one winter or one fall season. Really winter, you're not going to wear sweaters in fall in Houston very often. The next thing was this really cute kind of army style jacket in like an army green. And I love that the sleeves are just a hair too long to where it has to kind of be cuffed up. And it's just one of those easy pieces. Again, doesn't get very cold here. So on those more mild, cool days when we do get a front, this is a good piece for her to wear. But she won't get too hot in it. So she really liked this one as well. And this one was a size large. Then she had, this was supposed to go with kind of the fun turquoise leggings and pants I purchased her, but we're not going to keep, but she really likes the sweatshirt. So it's just an emoji style pink sweatshirt, but it is pretty soft inside, which is something that she really loved. So we're going to keep this one, but it's just got the high emoji and then some face ones. Now, this piece I also really love because it, again, for those cool but not cold days, it's kind of this chunky looking sweater, but inside of it it's woven with a metallic thread to give it a little more pizzazz. And then it's got, I don't know what you would say, but the knitting isn't very tightly woven, so you can see through it. So again, it's just really easy for those coolish days, but where she won't get too cold. I'm not quite sure how this style is going to work on her just because it doesn't button close. So like when she's running around the playground, it is going to kind of open. So we'll see how she feels about this, but she really loved it on and said it was super comfy, so she wanted to give it a try. That was everything I had from Crazy 8. So like I said, a couple of the pieces, really, the tops we're going to keep, but the bottoms didn't work out for her. And then we're going to move on to Macy's. From Macy's, I got a lot of outerwear, a lot of hoodies. They just had some really good deals. I will try to put the prices below when I link everything in the description box. I was going to say them in the video, but I'm not sure if they're going to be the same prices as when I purchased them, because I did purchase them around 4th of July, and they had that, I want to say it was like a Black Friday in summer kind of special. But when I did go look, a lot of the items they still had recently, and they were still a really good deal. So the first was this cold shoulder sweatshirt. I'm a sucker for cold shoulder, from Calvin Klein. So it does have the little logo and say Klein on the bottom. And it was, a pretty, it's not the soft material inside, it's a little more of a terry cloth. But I wasn't going to keep this one because it's a little more tight fitting, so I'm not sure that I'm going to get 2 years out of it. But my daughter really fell in love with it. And I just feel like it's one of those great pieces because she's kind of at that age where she doesn't really like a lot of little girl looking things, but she's certainly not a teenager or even a preteen. But I think this gives her kind of the little fashion she wants, but still age appropriate. So I really like this style of sweatshirt. Up next, another sweatshirt. This one is from the brand Pink Republic. And it's just a navy sweatshirt, But what I loved about it was the details on the sleeves. It's just got this cute little like cutout floral type motif on the sleeve. The fit was a little bit off and she wasn't super thrilled about this one, so we're not going to keep it because as you'll see as I go on with my clothing haul, she's got plenty of other stuff, so I'm not going to force it if she doesn't love it. But I do think that this is just a really sweet sweatshirt, and I really love the little sleeve look. Up next is this sweatshirt from Pink Republic again. It is really soft inside. So when I had her try this on, I gave it to her. I said, put it on. I went back to my kitchen or something to get something. I came back in the room and she looks at me and says, can I please keep it? She really loved this one for a few reasons. It's got the kangaroo style pocket, so she can put her hands in it if she gets cold, which she loved. And then I love the little sleeve detail. Again, this little cutout. It just gives it a little something extra. I just thought that was just really adorable. And it was really soft on. So to her, that's everything. So we're going to definitely keep this one. Up next was one that I really liked. She wasn't a big fan of, but was this hoodie sweatshirt from Nowadays. And it's just like real nice navy on white print. I got her some little, I think it's leopard, some sort of animal slip-on style shoes from Gap that I thought would look really cute with this one, but she just wasn't a fan for whatever reason. It's a little bit rougher on side. I think that's what it was. It's more of the terry cloth material, but it did have a hood, which I thought was really cute. And the hood actually has opposite side stripes to give it a little more something. And of course, cool shoulder. So this one's going back because of her, but I think this would be a great hoodie for another kiddo out there. This is another sweater from Nowadays, and it is this white sweater, being brave. I'm putting my daughter out there in white. Not something I typically do, but I just really like this sweater. It's a sweater with this cute little stripe detail on the neck and on the sleeve. It's a very lightweight sweater. Something she might actually have to wear a shirt or a tank top on, because I'm not sure if you can tell that I can see my hand underneath. But for those mild winter days, again, here that we have, this will be a really good option for her. Up next, we have this kind of hoodie shirt that my daughter was in love with because it's a Wonder Woman shirt. She is a very big fan of Wonder Woman, so she really liked this one. This one's not quite a hoodie. It's a little bit thinner. It's kind of between a shirt and a hood, but it's got really fun details on the sleeve. It does have a hood, so it still works for that. The neck detail is adorable, and I love that it was just kind of this pink and gold and not your typical Wonder Woman, but still gives her that licensed character shirt that she loves. Alright, moving on from sweaters. We have this two-piece outfit here. Let me show this the inside first. That'll be a little bit easier. From Beauties. So it's two pieces. The under layer is this tank top. Super soft. It's like a brushed poly material, which she really liked. But on the outside, you wear this cute little vest. And this isn't like anything she's had or has in her closet. So I was a big fan of this. It has little embroidered floral on both sides. And it's this kind of like military inspired, or I don't know, outdoor woodsman inspired vest where it cinches in at the waist. It's got these snap details. It'll be easier to see on the picture that I inserted than probably me holding it up. But this just kind of goes over it, so it's a really kind of just comfortable outfit for her to wear. But again, what I loved about it is that it's not like anything she has in her closet. So this one I'm kind of on the fence off with, just because it is on the snugger side on her, and I'm afraid that it won't fit her the whole holiday or the whole winter season. But it's just this cute navy and white striped shirt that says Mermaid at Heart. I like that it's metallic, so it's kind of a fun print. And I also really like that it's got the elastic kind of faux knot on the bottom, giving it a little more interest. But again, it just fit a little bit small, but it was a large from Belle de Jour. So still contemplating whether or not we're going to keep that one. But she did like this one. Next up was also unlike anything she has in her closet. It was this two-piece. Underneath you have this white tank top, or actually it's like a cream tank top. And what I did like was that it was a two-piece, so it's kind of something we could have mixed and matched, with a little butterfly on it, and it came with this little necklace that is detachable, so she could wear it with some other stuff. But kind of the major piece was this duster sweater kimono style shirt that would go over it. So it goes underneath her rear. It had this really cute sleeve detail with on the trims, not flower, I guess it is a flower. The part that I loved about it was what she didn't like about it. She was not a fan of the size of the sleeve, that it was a little baggier, and she did not like this trim detail. So this one is not gonna, unfortunately, make it in her fall wardrobe. Just wasn't a fan. I think it was maybe a little bit too different than anything she's used to wearing. Then we had two dresses. Lily, big fan of dresses. She loves dresses, and I don't mind her wearing a lot of dresses because it's just easy. We don't have to pull out two pieces or worry about matching. It's just throw out the dress, put a pair of shoes on, and she's good to go. So this first dress was one that she really liked. And it's one of those pieces that can very easily transition into our winter or fall here. She can just wear it with tights and a little cardigan, or if it's not that cool, she can just wear the dress alone. But it's got a little bit of a flutter sleeve detail with this really cute lace in the back, and it's a faux wrap style dress. So she really liked this one. She was a big fan. The last thing we have is this dress, also from Macy's. Same size, same brand, right? Yeah, both from Monet, both mediums. This one was a lot smaller. You can see on this dress, the waistband really stretches out. This one, not so much. Just a little bit stretch. So it was a lot snugger. So this one I'm definitely going to be sending back because if she hits one tiny growth spurt, it's not going to fit. But we have it all folded inside out from trying on. But it was, again, it's a faux wrap with this little flutter sleeve. I'm sorry. You know how kids are, that when they try something on or not, they just leave the sleeves tucked in. But anyway, it was this really cute sleeve detail, elastic at the wrist part with the two little cutouts, which was actually really funny watching her try it on because she put in first the wrong hole, then she slid down, put her arm still in the wrong hole, and then she finally got it right. But like I said, as cute as this one was, as much as I loved the print and that it would transition easily, just not a good fit for her. So a little bit on the small side. So that is all. That was a lot from Macy's and Crazy 8. Again, I'm going to link what I can in the boxes below, and maybe some of these items will work out for your kids. Lily's keeping a good chunk of this. And soon I'll be also posting a haul from Gap and Target. And I also plan on doing kind of a back to school essentials haul, some hairstyles for my daughter, along with some basic clean with me motivational type videos and organizational videos. Just your basic mommy lifestyle page. So I hope you will subscribe and stick around, like or comment. Any feedback on my videos would be awesome. And that's it. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. This ain't doing jazzy.
Why am I doing the phosphor video?